Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Last week I reviewed the Leica M10 Monochrom, which is a $9,000 camera that can only shoot in black and white. But the pro of that camera being that the black and white rendition is the most beautiful thing that you could ever get from any digital camera instead of just converting your color photos to black and white. Those photos look great and dare I say filmic, but will they stand up against its film counterpart? So I'm going to take my Leica M6 with a roll of Tri-X and TMax pushed 1 stop and 2 stops respectively. Ooh, sorry, I just want to remind you guys once again that I'll be leading an excursion to Iceland in June 2022. So if you want to try out any of these cameras that I'll be mentioning in this video, you could come with me to Iceland and I'll be bringing a lot of cameras for you to experience new things and also for me to teach you guys some photography as well. If you want to sign up, there's 2 early bird spots left, link down below. Thank you. And I'm going to compare these photos almost in the same setting and we'll see how it goes. Enjoy the video.
Making milestones in my mother's house. Busy making hits in the basement. I ain't even notice that the sun was out. Caskets on the ceiling, I hope they don't catch us. Trying to sing along to the planes overhead, but they never wanna sing back. They always seem to sound flat. Grenadine keep me in a head rush. My cousin smoking Xanadine, hit you like a headbutt. Damn bro, it's been a long while since I had to use a hairbrush. Hear what? See a couple ships out. You and me could go and take a dip out. Oh.
I like your jacket. Yeah.
Windy days coming. Breeze shaking hands with the trees. Make them tell them all their secrets like it's nothing. Carrying the smell of something sweet. Got me running, make a beeline. Drifting with the baseline. Short late for tea time, fuck it. Something in the water turn to wine. We sour in the grapevine, ain't it? And I'm still sweet off the sour that you gave me. Got me digging through the crates for your B-side favorite, like. Take a ride, catch a high on the swell. Blow your wish in the wind, bid farewell. I'm alright with some time to myself. But baby, you'll keep the wind in myself. Take a ride, catch a high on the swell. Blow your wish in the wind.
Q2 or Q2 Monochrom? Oh, nice.
I'm alright with some time to myself.
I had a Sony 7R4, so I was like, oh, you're comparing something that's like really strong.
Dream
I like the jacket. Alright, so what'd you guys think of the photos? I know it might have been hard to sit through a lot of black and white photos. The internet isn't really a fan of things that lack color. If you haven't really dabbled in black and white photography, I highly recommend doing it. I even made a video about doing that, so you could click on the link right here if you want to delve deeper into that. But I'm going to zoom in on a couple just to show you the difference between the M10 Monochrome and black and white film. The M10 Monochrom is a superb camera. At ISO 800 to probably 4000, the images are incredibly clean, and you won't really get any artifacts or grain or blotches or anything. Even at ISO 16000, the noise that you would get in a color image is just showing up as natural looking grain, and the same for ISO 50000. And when I push these black and white film stocks, both TMax 400 and Tri-X 400, 1 or 2 stops, you can see that there's more grain, there's a little bit more contrast, and the dynamic range, if you will, is not as great as the M10 Monochromes. And if it's going to be a competition about cleanliness, the M10 won it. The crown can be given to that very easily, but photography isn't always about cleanliness. You can always add grain, you can always add your own artifacts in Photoshop or in Lightroom in post for any of your photos, whether it be color or black and white. But there's something to be said about having the process or the contrast be chemically induced. For a regular internet viewer or a pixel peeper, this might not apply to you, but let's just talk about the experience of even making photos. I've talked about this many times over the channel, and so have other YouTubers, and that is the experience of actually making the photo with a film camera versus a digital camera. I had way more fun shooting the M6, and you could tell by the way that I even edited that segment in the video. It's biased, of course, because I enjoyed showing the process of me walking up to the subject and firing off 1 shot or 2 shots on the same subject. The segment for the M10 was a lot quicker because I was able to fire off a lot more shots in bursts, because obviously I have an SD card, and I could crank up my ISO to 20,000 the entire time or 16,000. TLDR, the M10 made it incredibly easy, and whether that's a bad thing or not is completely up to you. I'm just saying that the experience with the M6 was a lot more enjoyable for me personally. So how do these images stack up against each other, film versus digital? I'll leave that up to you in the comment section, but when it comes to the experience, M6 still wins, film still wins. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.